Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm riding this. This is the BMW G310R. Now this is the updated model, but the updates are only limited to the front because it gets a new headlight which gets the LED treatment, LED indicators, and the forks are now shinier, I would say. However, the rest of the motorcycle remains the same as before. Nothing has changed. It still looks very attractive. Now these golden colored forks obviously give it a sort of a feel of the bigger S1000R. And this bike also gets new color schemes. In fact, there are three new colors on offer, and the red and white is on at a slight premium, of course. It says DOHC right here. It's a reversed incline engine. There's the monoshock. Exhaust seems a little long. See the crash guard, very nicely done. I like the wheels. They're also very sporty. 110/70/17 is the size of the front tire. Reflector on the side. 310 written right there. And you know what? It doesn't get a split seat setup, but the seat actually looks quite nice. Seat height is low. It's going to suit short riders as well. And there you see the indicators, LEDs. Yeah, I like this motorcycle. It looks quite nice. Michelin tires, 150/60/17 is the size of the rear tire. The sari card is actually a barbecue grill on this motorcycle. That's the old Fortuner. That's the new Fortuner Legenda, which I'm driving right now. And overall design of the motorcycle is quite impressive. It says BMW right there. And you know what? I don't like other mirrors. They don't look that great. Switchgear quality seems very good indeed. Let's do one thing. Let's turn on the motorcycle. Now look at this. Okay. Yeah, it shows a full swipe up, but it takes almost almost 15 seconds for this to turn on because I think it needs service or so. It gets adjustable levers as well. Yeah, both the levers are now adjustable on this motorcycle. There it turns on. Plenty of information. It's an all digital unit, of course, and you can browse through odometer, twin trip meters, engine temperature, what is the range, as well as constant fuel efficiency as well, and it tells you the speed and the date as well. And you can obviously do the setup too. Let's do one thing. Let's turn on the motorcycle. There it rose to life. I don't know why the speedometer is working when the motorcycle is not moving. That's kind of weird. That's kind of awkward. It says BMW in the headlight, BMW LED actually. Yeah, that is the light of this motorcycle. Let's do one thing. Let's start riding before that. Hear it once again. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're all set to go turning on the motorcycle. There it rose to life, but the cluster is not turned on yet. But do we really care? Because we don't, and we are off. Come on, cluster, turn on. Yeah, shift light there, which seems like a snow sign any which ways. So this is the BMW G310R, which is actually a very likable motorcycle because now the price has actually been reduced of this machine. It is actually very fun to ride. Feels light, nimble, agile, and because BMW has engineered it, obviously horn is nice. I mean, if BMW has engineered it, obviously the motorcycle will be fantastic, which it is. It is actually BS6 compliant now. That's the only change as such, but everything else remains the same. It still uses a 313cc reverse inclined engine. It's a single cylinder engine which offers good amount of punch, 34 PS of power and 28 Newton meters of torque. Beautiful brakes on this motorcycle. Only thing is that the gearbox could have been slicker shifting. Now it gets a slipper clutch as well. The clutch also could be better weighed. However, it gets a very interesting tech known as which TVS actually calls GTT. In this motorcycle, like BMW likes to call it, I think some ideal something, auto torque, auto idle, whatever. I'll show it to you right away. Here we're going to come to a halt first, and I'm going to be in first gear. Now once I'm into first gear, I slowly leave the clutch. Okay, slowly I'm leaving the clutch, and now I'm going to completely leave the clutch. Yeah, clutch is off. The motorcycle still keeps moving. It doesn't stall. That's beautiful. In fact, we'll shift to second. Now this works in first, second, third as well as fourth, which is like a sort of a cruise control at lower speeds. Makes it much easier to ride this motorcycle in the city. Off we go. Now the motorcycle is more refined than before, but still feels a little vibraty once you push it hard and fast. Overall performance is very nice, very likable motorcycle, has a good amount of punch throughout the rev range. Yeah, near the top end it can get very buzzy and noisy, and you know what, yeah, a bit too, what do I say, vibraty. That's the only issue. Otherwise it's a fantastic motorcycle. Love the way it moves, love the way it performs, and certainly I love the fact that the ride and handling balance is fantastic on this motorcycle. The ride is really nice, the handling is fantastic as well. That's all thanks to the beautiful weight distribution, thanks to reverse incline engine on this particular motorcycle. I don't know why people are jumping from everywhere, but hey, that's the usual norm. And I said that in there. The Activa also jumped in right in front of me, but not really much to worry about because the brakes are really sure-footed on this motorcycle. Here we are into first gear, revving the motor, and off we go. Now look at this. Okay, first gear, this motorcycle will do 56. Second gear, 79 or so. Have to stop for a speed breaker, no problem. Brakes are so nice on this bike, and the tires also offer good amount of grip. Michelin rubber, of course. Only thing is that over mud or dust, 80 kilometers per hour in second. Over mud and dust, now it's not the best the way the tires are able to perform. Now the pegs are a little rear set, which has to be the case here for a more sportier riding feel, although I would have loved it if the mirrors would have been better. The mirrors are not that great, even the shape is not that impressive. The handlebar is nice and wide, and this is a motorcycle which gives you the best of both worlds, which is excellent handling and fantastic ride quality as well. I mean, it is slightly on the softer side. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour should take around, I think, 6.5-7 seconds, which makes it decently quick as well. So with BS6, what have they done? They've actually made the motorcycle smoother. They've given it that, you know, cruise control for low speeds. I don't even know what the name is. And obviously refinement ke alawa, they've also made sure that the motorcycle just feels so much better polished than before, which is a very good thing. Easy to maneuver, easy to turn. Look at this bike doesn't make you feel its weight at all. Get onto the gas. Red line comes in at 10,500 RPM. Yeah, there's a lot of wind blasted high speeds, which is expected from a bike of this size, rather of this type. No visor here at all. But then if you're looking to curtail wind blast, maybe you should get the more expensive and rather slower BMW G310 GS, which obviously has a visor, but this one doesn't need one because you're not going to be pushing it to high speeds, although the top speed is somewhere around 150 kilometers per hour, which again is very respectable. The only issue with this bike is that at this price now you would expect performance to be even better, something which the KTM Duke has been offering since a long time now, and then BMW could have easily offered better, but then BMW has decided to offer something which is more of an all-rounder package, because where the KTM Duke 390 or even the 200 or any of the Dukes are extremely stiff and uncomfortable, this BMW is not. We obviously know it shares underpinnings with the RR310. It's manufactured in India, that's why it has an aggressive price tag as well. In fact, the on-road price of this bike is 3,13,000 rupees, which makes it decently affordable as well. I don't know where this dude is going, but he's certainly not going in the right direction. So it makes it quite affordable now compared to before. They have reduced the prices, they've improved the overall value for money quotient of this bike. The bike did not have value for money before, but now it does. Now here's the funny thing, that this motorcycle still feels expensive for what it has to offer, because KTM offers such stellar value for money now. It's unbelievable how good value for money KTM offers, and that is one issue with the BMW G310R. But that said, if you want a BMW, this is the cheapest way to own a BMW ever in the world, because this is the most affordable BMW you can buy, other than the cycles, tricycles and their toys and scale models. I mean, obviously you won't classify them as vehicles for sure. So here we're going to launch this again into first gear, revving the motor, and off we go. I can feel the vibes on the tank also. My knees can feel the vibes on the side of the tank. So yeah, vibes are there, but that's expected because this is a single cylinder motorcycle, but throttle response is very nice and impressive, and this is a motorcycle which is very practical and nice. I like it. The only thing is you can buy this one for 3,13,000 on road Mumbai, but to upkeep it you'll have to pay more than what you have to pay for the TVS Apache RR310, and if you don't have the badge snobbery, you can probably get the TVS Apache RX closed. Otherwise, this is a motorcycle whose alternative is the Apache, which also offers a great bang for the buck and is very well engineered as well. Sometimes you pay for reliability, sometimes you pay for premiumness, and the options are right in front of you. If you like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's a like button. Bye bye.